Good afternoon, friends. This is Sanjay Agrawal. I'm at Hotel Meridian, New Delhi. So we had a workshop here for National Health Mission. I think it's held by the Health Federation of India, and we have these young entrepreneurs. They are all students of IIT Mumbai. So we have Nikunj, we have Anurag, we have Pratik Loda. So Pratik is right now sitting with me, and Anurag, being an IITian, is helping me with the camera. So over to you about your kit.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you for this opportunity. So, at Neodocs, we are building instant lab test at home. What we do is we deliver this kit to consumer. This is an instant lab test wellness card. You dip it, you collect a urine in this urine container, dip the sample, take it out, use our mobile application, scan the card, and your results are generated instantly. So within 30 seconds, you have your health quantified.
How many parameters are essentially?
So currently we cover 14 parameters, which can track your kidney health, your liver health, your urinary tract infection, a lot of wellness parameters like calcium, vitamin C level, your mood, stress, everything gets quantified.
So it's a normal, like a CBC test is there.
No, this is a normal urine routine test. This is based on your urine.
Creatine level is done.
Creatinine level is done, albumin level is done. So it's really useful.
How accurate is this?
So currently it's more than 95% accurate, but we are constantly improving the accuracy, tying up with a lot of hospitals to generate clinical validation, which builds trust with the doctor and in the industry about the accuracy of the test.
Okay. I just wanted to. Curious part was, since you're a civil engineer and your friends like mastered in physics, so like I can understand practicals, civil engineers, how was it? Switch means what happened? How did you get the idea?
But from the first year in campus, I started participating in all the computer science activities. I even completed a minor in computer science. During campus, I participated in lots of startups, building their product, building their AI model. And my first job was also in AI in PwC US, which was building AI models for financial institutions. So that is where all the knowledge of AI comes in, which is helping us in building the algorithm and product to analyze this card, read it from mobile phone, and give all the results instantly accurately.
Develop this product during Corona.
So it was not planned, but coincidentally what happened is as soon as we decided to start a company, COVID lockdown came in. It was early March. Everything was in lockdown, and early days of product development was all remote. All three of us were working from home developing this product. And the whole journey has been during the COVID times.
Okay, so would we call you a startup, and you started from a home, so not the garage.
Yeah.
Ideally, it's not rags to riches. It's more of developing your skills for the better, like for the mankind.
Yes.
So now do we take a break, and we have your friend Anurag join us. So please, Anurag, if you can join us. So friends, we are back. We have Anurag. He's also an IITian, and he's mastered in physics. BTech in physics, yes. So we were talking to your friend, and how much team is there in this?
So
How many people are there?
currently we are a team of 12 people.
Okay, so you want to list their names quickly?
So
So
Nikunj,
that who's not there, they're also feeling.
yes. So Nikunj, Pratik, and I started the company. Then there's Avinash, Avinash, Sakshi, Danesh, Harsh, Rahil.
They're all of you from the same batch?
No.
You have seniors and juniors?
Yes, seniors, juniors.
Okay, so
Yeah.
are you the seniors?
Yes, I am a senior. Pratik, Nikunj are 2 years junior to me.
All right.
Yes.
So you've heard of a conversation. So what other input you want to give and you can add to this?
So
Please make it a little closer, yeah.
Yeah, so I think one of the reason that we had so much strong inclination towards building something like this was that India has traditionally been more on the reactive side. We only go to the doctor or a hospital when we are sick, or only get tests done when we are sick. And because of this, a lot of people have morbidities, comorbidities, and go undiagnosed for a long. And either it only a lot of time there is a patient who has expired and no one has realized whether they had some chronic condition and all, or whenever it is identified, it is in a very later stage when like you are out of options for a lot of intervention. So one of the reason was that people want to remain healthy, if we can enable them to do some screening, do some testing regularly, so that they can identify how their bodies are performing, whether they do need to take any intervention or not.
So how many tests are you performing at the moment?
So
You have a pregnancy kit, you have a
yes, we
kidney
have.
care kit.
Yeah, so we
What
have.
else?
So we have so we currently analyze 14 parameters, and they fall into different use cases. So one is pregnancy care, and pregnancy care is during the course of pregnancy when the woman is pregnant.
After that?
Yes, after that to monitor whether monitor
these
protein
14
output, glucose output, all these
Albumin
things.
and everything.
Yes. Then for kidney patients or patients who are suspected of whether they may be at a risk of developing a kidney disorder. So, for example, diabetics are at a high risk. Elderly people. So for them, there is a kidney care kit which includes microalbumin, albumin creatinine ratio, urine protein, urine glucose.
Who does who analyzes these data? Do you have that also, or the patient, whoever is using your kit, has to consult a doctor after the?
So we go up till the place where we give them the quantified value of the test. That what is the value of that particular parameter, and beyond that they are supposed to consult with a doctor, because the clinical context of that patient is also very important.
If it's in a danger zone, so you
Yes, we'll let them know that they should. Yes, we'll at least let them know that there's a need to visit the doctor.
All right. Now, about your kits, the startup. So you've got some funding or something?
Yes, we have raised a couple of rounds funding before. Yes.
So who's funded you? You want to disclose anything?
So like with the initial round of funding we had raised from 9 Unicorn. 9 Unicorn was the lead
So what kind
investor.
of investments have you been able to generate, and how much more do you need in your?
So currently we are in the product building mode, so not in the investment raising mode. We think we have raised enough to build the product, bring it to the market,
want to go to
have
the consumer, you
yes,
want it
have
to
happy
be-
consumers who are using the product, trying using it frequently, different use cases, trying all those out.
Okay, so you want means now the next step is to develop the product and make it commercially successful.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll take a break now. Yep. So we have another IITian. He's Nikunj. So he'll introduce himself.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sanjay. It's a great pleasure to be speaking to you here. I am Nikunj, born and brought up in Bombay. I studied at IIT Bombay from 2013 to 17, post which I worked at a management consulting firm, Bain and Company. Had a great experience there, 2.5 years, great learning experience, great learning curve. Post which, at the onset of the pandemic, we decided to start Neodocs. With Anurag, Pratik, we wanted to do something innovative in healthcare to help India to develop something meaningful. And I'm sure Pratik and Anurag must have told you more about what we have created and what we are building.
We've seen the kidney care kit.
Yeah.
Means how it's going to be done
Yeah.
through the QR code scanning.
Absolutely.
And now, about the entire system, I've been also told that you're a group of 12 people. I've called them entrepreneurs, tech entrepreneurs. So now, what's the next? Where do you see yourself in the coming next 10 years?
So 10 years is a long time frame, especially so when you speak about startups. We usually look at one step at a time. We have developed the basic product. We are extremely confident. What we're trying to do is now get ourselves clinically validated via.
How much time will that take?
It should usually take around 3 months in total, but we have already started the process. So in the next 3 weeks, we're expecting to be done with the clinical validation process. So that will be done and dusted. Post which, we want to work closely with doctors, especially with nephrologists, with urologists, with gynecologists, because we've got products for kidney care, for pregnancy care, for UTI. So it becomes very relevant for these doctors. We want to work with them closely, ultimately help patients in India, users in India. That's the plan. Over a longish time frame, after urine, we want to get into blood test as well. So India is a country where more than 80% of the population is deficient in vitamin D3, B12. I don't like it when India is called the diabetic capital of the world, but unfortunately it is true. A lot of Indians are, we develop chronic conditions, we develop comorbidities, we learn of them extremely late. So we also want to get into blood test, and it will be as simple as the current test product we have. You simply prick yourself, put it onto a card, wait for a couple of minutes, and take a photo using our app. There's nothing else required. So we'll get into that, and the plan over the next 5 to 10 years is to expand our test arrays, urine, blood, go deeper into India. We've started with metro, then tier 1, tier 2, solve the problem of access and convenience at a reasonable price.
Okay, and now, like I was told, this price right now for a care, like kidney care kit, it's about 200 rupees, right? But then, and it's being you're retailing it on Amazon. So when somebody is going in for Amazon, so then you are delivering it, is it? So are you going to be in future with the chemists and all? Are you going to give it to them over the counter sales and all? Are they going to be there?
Absolutely. So basically, our strategy will be omni-channel, offline, online, both, but it also depends upon the product. Now, a kidney care product is only relevant for someone who's suffering from a kidney disease and who's aware about it. So usually it goes in via their doctor, the nephrologist. So the kidney product, we are not too keen to sell it on Amazon or offline, but definitely the UTI product. UTI is a condition that affects 50% of females, and it's becoming more popular. There's more awareness. You get OTC products online like cranberry extracts, D-mannose supplements. So UTI is a product that very soon we'll be launching with offline retail as well. We'll start seeing it in pharmacies along with the e-pharmacies. So yeah, we'll have a different strategy for different products.
One question which occurred to me: do you have on your panel or in your startup system any doctors medically who are like working in hospitals or like people who have retired? You can obviously seek their help.
No, I think it would be foolish of us if the three of us are engineers.
Yes.
But doing a healthcare startup without doctors being involved would be extremely foolish for us.
Yes.
So we've got the head of department at biomedical engineering in IIT Bombay, Dr. Rohit Srivastav, who's been guiding us. We've got a couple of urologists, couple of gynecologists, one nephrologist who are helping us. A lot of them keep guiding us, supporting us with connections and wherever we get stuck. So we're definitely working with a lot of doctors on this.
And my question, like when I'm talking about 10 years, so you said startup is like going to be every day, next 24 hours is very crucial. Means if you get funding, like recently I was reading so many unicorns, 90 unicorns, and then every state is vying for you. So are you getting some state help? Since you're in Maharashtra, so are you having some, kind of state help right now?
So currently, we were at a stage where we wanted to develop the basic product, and we haven't really approached the government or the state authorities. But now is the time. Once we get clinically validated, that's when we'll be approaching the authorities, and I'm sure they'll be extremely helpful because it's a product that will help all of India.
Yeah, I think so. We'll right now end it at this, and we'll ask your friend. Anurag, if you can help us with this video, we'll just shut it down. Thanks.
Posing, if you could.